Stephen Curry on the assist by Iguodala. Curry's got 5 points so far. Passes to Navarro. There's the double team with Bogut. That's good.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Paul with the steal. Pass to Navarro. And now the Clippers on the break. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And, Clark, that's really deflating for a team to cough up the ball and have it turn into points immediately on the other end.
You know, Greg, it feels like giving up 2 baskets, the one you didn't get, and then the one you allow the opponent to get.
And it's blocked by Curry. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Here's Navarro. He's covered by Thompson. Griffin passes to Navarro. 5 on the clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And an interesting byproduct of Blake Griffin extending his shooting range in his perimeter defense, Clark. His rebounding numbers have gone way down.
Well, it's hard to have it both ways, Kevin. I mean, the team needs him to keep working on his perimeter game, and if he's out on the perimeter, it makes it tougher for him to get rebounds inside.
And on the topic of Griffin's rebounding, there's another force that helps submarine his numbers. DeAndre Jordan. Over the past few seasons, as Jordan's boards went up, Griffin's have gone down. Now, you'd think with the 2 elite rebounders that the team would finish better than 20th in rebounding last year, but that's another story.
And back to Griffin for a minute. I think he will soon find a balance between his emerging perimeter game and his rebounding. 7.5 boards a game, far too few for him last year. He's likely to return to double-digit rebounding averages, I think, sometime soon. They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
Curry kicks to Bogut. They swipe it. Now the Clippers moving it up.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
And the wide open shot from Green. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Clippers leading by 8. Here's Navarro. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green. Here's Iguodala. no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
Warriors trail by 10. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, Kevin, a moment ago, Steve Kerr and I were able to chat. He knows that the challenge for his team in this game will be to slow down Blake Griffin, who he described as instant momentum. With Griffin being such a handful physically, they plan to limit his ability to get any space around the basket and hopefully cut down those powerful drives toward the rim.
Thanks again, Doris. And Andre Iguodala with the slam.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
They double-team Iguodala. At the top of the key, Curry. Here's Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Ball outside. Here's Navarro. Misses the three.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Griffin with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break.
It doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets through.
No doubt they've come into this game with a really aggressive approach, just pounding the ball inside.
It certainly is working. They're finding the open lanes to the hoop and owning this game early.
Thompson from long range. The Clippers grab the miss.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Here's Navarro. He just worked San Antonio in that last game. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's his first foul. And the Warriors making a change here. Spates is checked in. Outside Curry. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Los Angeles on D. 10-point lead. Iguodala's drive and a strong finish with two hands.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finished hard with two hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one. And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and deflected praise like a coach who had done it for many years.
Here's Curry following the basket by Blake Griffin. Thompson misses.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Now here's Curry. A 20-point game for him in the win against Portland.
And also, he competed on the backboards. That also had a lot to do with the game. Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
The pass to Navarro. And a big-time jam right there.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out. To already. What a start.
Warriors trail by 10. Spates dishes to Curry. Inside, 9 feet out. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Spates has got his second basket of the night.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Iguodala. Barbosa comes in for Thompson. And it's Watson in for Steph Curry. Here's Watson. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
Boy, this game is off to a flying start.
Yeah, we're seeing some high-octane offense from both sides in this one.
Now here's Paul. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Well, he's got to watch himself now. I mean, that's 2 fouls already, and he can't afford another one.
Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Golden State. Los Angeles leading by 10. Here's Navarro. He's got 21. Jordan, the screen. Goes back up. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
No slowing him down. Just incredible numbers for Jay. He's got 21 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Watson kicks to Spates, and Paul over to help. And Jay gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul.
Now the dish to Bogut. On its way from Barbosa for 2. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Here's Navarro. 23 points in the game. 6 to shoot. From the line, and he gets it to go. And the Clippers lead by 12.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
And it was great to watch C.J. Miles last season. Finally, Clark got some significant playing time.
Yeah, and took advantage of it with the Pacers having Paul George on the sidelines due to injury until late in the season. They got a nice lift in contribution from C.J. Miles.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. Harrison Barnes getting it to go from deep. And the shot is good. 25 points for Jay.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Watson kicks to Spates. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Watson, the pass to Spates. Jordan with the rebound.
And watching C.J. Watson last year, he showed he could take his game up a notch. Beat his career average in terms of shooting percentages across the board. Career high in rebounding, second best assist average as well. Unfortunate how he got the opportunity to play, but great that he took advantage of it.
Here's Barbosa. The Clippers getting the bucket.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Clippers lead by 13. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And you talk to Chris Paul, and it's